Hello everyone and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations, where we had kind of a bombshell dropped on us that apparently Iris is Morgan's daughter, which leads me to one of three conclusions about Iris and Dahlia. I think the least likely one is that Dahlia is just someone who by strange coincidence happens to look like Iris. I don't think it's likely, but I can't entirely rule it out. Second, that I also don't think is too likely, but possible, is that Dahlia and Iris are the same person, which is kind of what we were led to believe from the beginning. I'm having my doubts. My main suspicion at this point is that there's a twin situation going on here. That's my main thought. So let's see. I'm curious to see if I'm right about that. So let's see what she has to say about Morgan and Iris. Did you just say that Iris is Morgan Faye's daughter? Oops, I thought you already knew. It sounded like you'd met one of Mystic Morgan's daughters already. How many did she have? I have. I know her very well. Oh, yes, Pearl Faye. But I always thought she was an only child. You jest, that child. She's Mystic Morgan's. What? I had no idea. What? Mystic Morgan. But she's in prison now, isn't she? Yes, ever since she was found to be a co-conspirator in a murder case last year. It was all done to set Pearls up as the next master, or was it? I see, so I've been wrong all this time. What? Mystic Morgan had 3 daughters, not 2. Yes! Oh, nailed it! Wait, what? 3? Oh. Oh. Yes, Iris. Oh, there we go. I didn't think we were gonna find out this soon. I didn't think it was gonna be this early. Oh. Just as soon as the wheels start turning, the game's like, yep, there it is. Iris, her twin sister, and Mystic Pearl. What? Twin sister? Thank you to another game I've played on this channel for even putting that idea in my head. Oh, didn't you know it all happened 20 years ago? After the clan leadership was taken from her by her sister, Mystic Morgan's life crumbled. It wasn't many years later that Corain's reputation hit an all-time low. When Mystic Morgan's husband realized his wife would never become the master, he left her in the village, taking their twin daughters with him. What? How awful. He was a jeweler, you know. In the end, he remarried, and that's what happened. Okay, that's all falling into place. I was feeling so clever, and now I'm like, I was actually probably behind the game, because it was, what, like 2 episodes ago that I was like, I think I know what's going on here. When really, there were probably signs a lot earlier. He decided to give one of his girls up to be looked after by us here at the temple. That was Iris, you see. It's unbelievable. If Iris has a twin sister, could it be? Could you tell me one more thing, Sister Bikini? What was the name of Iris's sister? I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I just can't remember. All I can recall is that her father was a jeweler. Well, that's a clue, I guess. A jeweler. But we already know. Thank you very much. You've helped clear up a lot of details. Pearls has 2 older sisters, huh? Yes, that's right. No doubt it was all because of Mystic Morgan's anger towards the main family. Anger? What do you mean? Her twin daughters were taken from her by her jeweler husband. But even that couldn't destroy her dream that a child of hers could one day lead the clan. That's why she had pearls? Oh. It seems that the incident here was a result of Mystic Morgan's anger. He was able to break free of the bars that confine her. So Iris has a twin sister. The plot thickens. But this information will be useless unless I can flesh it out a bit. I need to ask more questions and get some more info. Yeah? Alright. Is there anything I want to present? Oh wait, what's this? Oh, Morgan Faye's dog. Alright, we're probably not going to get anything there. When I think about it, I do kind of feel sorry for Mystic Morgan. It wasn't her fault that her sister was a more powerful spirit medium. Mystic Morgan just couldn't compete with her sister. It must have been really tough on her. Even so, it doesn't excuse all the things she did. No, of course not. Shoot, is there anything else? That was huge. Also, oh, it brings so many things that I had ruled out are now back in play. And like so many things are cleared up now. So I think the easiest one is that Dahlia was moving around acting as Iris. Right? Right? That's why all this is coming up. Courtyard. Have we been there recently? Oh, here we go. Da, 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 da. Sounds like someone's happy. What tune is that they're humming? Oh, it's Gumshoe! No motive, no crime, no motive, no crime. Sing it with me, no motive, no crime. I remember when we used to search in the channeling room in Karain. What song is this? There's like no rhyme scheme to it. Whoop, I love my job. Who cares if the clues I find are no good? That's not what investigating's all about. That's literally all investigating is about. The investigator investigates for the love of investigating. It's a passion. Good cases we have, good cases we've lost all along the way. It's not about the cases that we've won or lost. It's about the cases we've had along the way. I would have never guessed that Gumshoe was into reggae. Oh, is that what that was supposed to? Oh, okay. Every case is gonna be airtight. Every case is gonna be airtight. Hey, pal. Huh? Who? Me? How long you been there? Yes, I didn't hear you singing at all. Just got here. Oh, okay. So what are you up to, detective? I'm investigating, pal. I made a promise to Mr. Edgeworth. I promised I'd find the real murder weapon. The real murder weapon? That barbed sword thing turned out to be a false lead, right? I'm giving it my best shot, but I still haven't turned up any clues. I just found these weird scraps of paper. Looks like a letter or something. Doesn't seem to have anything to do with the case, though. Give it. A letter. Give it, give it, give it, give it. It's important. So how's the investigation going, Detective Gumshoe? I don't know if I should be telling you, pal, but I guess it can't hurt. Looks like the murder took place in the inner temple garden. And they're taking that bloody writing on the lantern pretty seriously back at HQ. Come on. We've dealt with this before. What? You mean... I don't have the details, pal. All I know is if you don't find Maya down in that sacred cavern, we're gonna be faced with one ugly situation. What kind of ugly situation are we looking at here? You got me, I don't know. They're not my words, pal. Then who said it? Mr. Godot. What? Godot? What did he mean by that? Wait, hold on. What about Godot? About the letter you found. Don't remind me, pal. I'm busting a gut here trying to find the murder weapon. And all I find is some burnt up old letter. Give it! As soon as you hear the lights out bell, you must channel her spirit. Leave everything up to her. What? What? As soon as you hear the lights out bell, you must channel her spirit. Leave everything up to her. Oh, that's huge. Burnt up old letter. Yeah, it was in that incinerator right outside the inner temple. The incinerator? I knew it. I knew I wasn't imagining it. There was snow on the incinerator when I first saw it. But after the incident, the snow had melted away. Which means someone used the incinerator on the night of the murder. What's up with you, pal? I got it right here if you want to take a look. Give it! Do you mind? Sure, go nuts. I don't want it, pal. You can have it. It's all spirit mediums and master stuff. I bet it's got no relation to the kid. Gumshoe, I go to bat for you a lot. You're not helping. You're not helping your case. Spirit mediums. Burn letter added to the court record. Yeah. It's gotta be important if it mentions spirit mediums and masters. I'd better give it a good looking over and some serious thought. Make sure you tuck it in the trash when you're done. Littering is a crime, pal. Hold on. Nope. We're going right to the court record. Come on. Oh, there's 3 pages. Okay. Be careful. Once night falls, something should be there. As soon as you hear the lights out bell, you must channel her spirit. Leave everything up to her. Her name, of course. She is our, I'm assuming, ally? The whole... Here's a picture of her. Use it when you channel her. I know you can do it. Once this is... I'm assuming, like, once this is done, burn the letter. Also, I'm assuming make sure not to tell anyone about this letter. Bravely roast the master in the fires of Hades and bring our vengeance to fruition. Here's a picture of her. Use it. Can we find any pictures? Oh. As soon as you hear the lights out bell, you must channel her spirit. Wait. Didn't Pearl say that she tried channeling someone and couldn't? Was this given? This wasn't given to Pearls. No, I don't think so. I wonder if did she find the, well, no, because would it have been burnt at that point? I'm like, maybe she found the letter and tried channeling the person, but like the letter is burnt, so I don't know how she, like, unless she has like other parts of it, or maybe it did say there was a picture. Maybe she has the picture? it's a stretch, but it's also it fits Pearls into like what she said happened. Like if her account fits. Okay, so tell me about the murder weapon. So what do you know about the real murder weapon so far? Well, it wasn't the Shichishito that was found impaled in the victim's body. Mr. Edgeworth proved that in court today. Yes, it's true. In which case, it must have been another blade. And that's what you're running around like a headless chicken looking for now, huh? Yeah, and man, is it tiring work. But let me tell you something, pal. I'm no chicken. We got the feathers of forensics in our cap these days. We're using the department's secret weapon on this. Secret weapon? Please tell me more. What's this secret weapon of yours? You wanna know? You gotta think scientifically, okay? Alright. The murder weapon was a sword. Swords are scientifically speaking made of metal, right? Gumshoe, I can keep up. Any questions so far? No, I know what it's gonna say, but I'll let him look smart. So it's the perfect tool for the job. Ta-da! A metal detector. Here's your hand if you didn't see this coming from a mile away. Well, you want to give a scientific investigation a go? Huh? Me? I've been using this thing for hours now. It gets pretty boring after a while. Why don't you give it a try? I don't know. Should I help Detective Gumshoe out or not? Ooh, I want to play forensics expert. I don't even care if it's wrong. Come on, pal. It's good fun, I'm telling you. Alright then. I guess I'll give it a go. Like I said, this is the department's most advanced gadget. The absolute best. It's so sensitive it makes you could make it cry. It's so high-tech you could skydive off it. Oh, bother. So now I'm gonna tell you how to use it. It's possible the real murder weapon is around here somewhere, right? Sure, that's what we're trying to find out. Right, so first let's turn the detector on. Ooh, new mechanics. Here we go. Oh! The thing went away. Next, move the detector around and give this courtyard a good look-see, pal. Don't worry, this baby will let you know when you've hit on something metallic. And when that happens, press the A button to give the area a good hard stare. This thing picks up metallic objects that are hidden from sight, too. Take a good look at anything and everything that seems suspicious, okay, pal? Alright. That Chichishito next to the golden statue wasn't the real murder weapon, pal. Yeah, I know. I just thought I'd check it again anyway. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Do you know about that sword? It's supposed to represent the multiple branches that life can take, all ending as one. Yeah, I heard something about that. You know what I think about sometimes? What kind of life I'd be leading had I not joined the homicide division. You think about that kind of stuff, detective? Of course I do. I think about it a lot. Me as a traffic cop, me as a detention officer, me as the blue badge. Oh, please in the next game let him be the blue badger. There's something to be said about the humor value of Gumshoe as the blue badger. Yep. This looks like a wallet? Aha! That's where it's been. Is it yours, detective? I'm always dropping it, so I put a bell on it. But you still dropped it anyway. Yeah, but now I found it again, pal. Your wallet is completely empty. Well, I drop it all the time, so I don't put money in it anymore. Then how come the metal detector picked it up? Must be because of the bell, I guess. Alright, ladder. Alright, the sled is made of metal. That's odd. The sled's made of... Oh! Ooh. It says bikini number 1 on the side. Maybe there's something under it? Hey, what's this? A badge. Aha! I've been hunting high and low for that. Oh, good grief. It's yours, detective. That thing's priceless to a guy like me, pal. A cop can't be a cop without his badge. I'm sure I'm glad I put that dime in there. How did you manage to drop your badge here, of all places? I know, I bet it happened this morning. I was playing around with the sled and... Stop right there. I don't need to hear anymore. Looks like there's something round buried in the ground here. Don't touch that, pal. Huh, what is it? It's a trap. People set them to catch us detectives. They're real nasty. Trap? For detectives? You mean like those fierce traps with sharp teeth that are supposed to snag your leg? Yeah, those. I got my finger caught in one of those once. Your finger? There's this bit of cheese and it looked so tasty. I reached out and then bam. Not sure I know how to respond to a story as stupidly pitiful as that. Yep, I had a hunch. This is Mr. Nim's staff, isn't it? Scientifically speaking, they're usually made of wood. But the detector is reacting to it. Yeah, but however you look at it, the thing's made of wood, right? I don't bother investigating anything unless it looks like it might be metallic. Isn't the whole point of a metal detector to find metal where you can't see it? It's weird that this thing's causing a racket. Here, let me take a look at it. Hey, hands off. Examining evidence is the job for the... Ah, the top is coming off. Look what you've done. You damaged a really important piece of evidence. Ah! Oh, that's cool. That's a sword. Inside the staff. Is this... Could it be the murder weapon? There we go. I'd never have guessed there'd be a sword concealed in the victim's staff. They call this kind of thing a sword cane, pal. This one's a real gem. The workmanship's really something else. Yeah, the handle for it is awesome. Thank goodness it wasn't a cane sword, or else the victim would have stabbed their own foot. I officially give up on trying to figure out how Gumshoe's mind works. If the real scene of the crime was the inner temple garden, then why was a sword used to kill the victim found in the main hall courtyard? Was she stabbed there and it was like kept in her until they got here? No, because they used the other sword for that. I actually don't know this one. Hey, Gumshoe. Who knows about the hidden sword? No one. Even the police didn't know about this until I discovered it just now. As I say, there's no team in Gumshoe. There really isn't. Doesn't look like there are any traces of blood on it. Then I guess this isn't the murder weapon, huh? No. I'm sure someone just wiped it off after the murder. Yeah, of course. This thing's definitely the murder weapon. Great job, pal. It's about the same length as the Shichishito, too. This must be the murder weapon. Okay, I'm gonna run it over to forensics. There's gonna be some traces of blood left, even if most of it has been wiped off. See you later, pal. Bye, Gumshoe. Every case is gonna be airtight. Oh my god. Wait up, detective. Huh? What is it, pal? I'm a pretty busy guy right now, you know. You're going to get that staff analyzed, right? Would you mind holding off for just a while? Huh? What are you talking about, pal? Please. Just until we find Maya. Maya? What's that got to do with her? I don't know, but I'm starting to get a really bad feeling in the pit of my stomach. Oh, how so? Look, Maya's trapped inside the sacred cavern right now, and... well, we don't even know if she's okay or not. The more evidence and testimony here, the more uneasy I feel. Yeah, you don't think... Maya's been... Please, detective, let's just wait until we can get inside the sacred cavern. You're looking kind of Viridian there. Okay, just stop it with the face, pal. One thing, though. The staff's secret trick, let's keep it between you and me, alright? Oh, that'll last. If it gets out that we knew about it and didn't say anything, we're finished. I understand. This is just a regular run-of-the-mill staff, you got it? Okay, now you take good care of it, pal. Thank you, detective. Don't worry. She'll be fine. Gumshoe. You know, there's a place at the base of this mountain that has some really good pasta. How about I take you there when you find Maya, huh, pal? Sure, thanks. No one knows this except me and Gumshoe. With the sword. I can't help but wonder, though. What was Elisa Nim doing with a staff like this in the first place? She probably needs something like that to, like, keep safe. Alright, that's what we're gonna call an episode. We got some really good information here. I'm digging this. This is an awesome case. So that's going to do it for me. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.